What's up, YouTube? Back here again for another Meta Monday, where we take a look at the top ranked deck of the week in the weekend ranked event. This week, there's still another 12 hours to go, but I'm filming this a little bit early because there's a Season 1 Trial of the Gods card rating event that's going to be happening in a few hours, so I'm getting this done before that. If you missed that, no worries. I'm going to do a highlight video of sorts at some point on this channel, so you guys can check that out in the future. And for now, we're going to take a look at Mirage88, who came in first this week. Again, there's still 12 hours left, but he has a quite high MMR with 22 out of 25. It'll be tough to beat. And he played a couple different decks, but the one that performed really well, I think went 11-1, was this other light deck. So we're going to take a look at this light deck in action, and let's see how it goes. While we're waiting for it to fire up here, we can take a look at the cards. So light, even though it got nerfed, you have Ritual Rod, which is a 1-cost, deal 6 damage effectively. So Ritual Rod is an extremely powerful card. Light's Levy is always going to be really powerful. You can steal like a 2/6 from your opponent while creating a 2/2 for yourself. It only costs 3 mana. MOI is a really powerful card. You can take out any big creatures. Goes right through ward. You've got the Highborn Knights, which are just OP to begin with. This uses Canonize, which is also a really powerful tool. You can kill almost any creature that you need to clear, or do a lot of face damage. So let's take a look here. I'm so used to clicking Heaven's Light, as I played that a billion times in my life. I rarely ever play heal, but we're going to play heal. So we're playing against Blast Wave. So anything that has 1 health is going to get wiped off the board. Healing is going to be pretty nice, but I want to look for some creatures with high health. Ritual Rod against anything that would be playing creatures would be a really great card to keep in your mulligan, but against Magic, he's probably looking just to ramp, so he's not going to play that many creatures. I'm not going to keep it. This could work really well with Pyramid Warden, where we keep healing Pyramid Warden, so I'm going to keep these. We have the Vanguard Axewoman if he does play some creatures. Turn 1 Pyramid Warden will always be the best turn 1 in the game, so a nice and easy decision here, especially against Magic. He's going to have a tough time getting through this unless he starts off with like a Star Shard Bolt plus at least 2 spells just to clear this thing. And this is the other card I was looking for to start with in my starting hand, because a 2/4, again, so much health. I want to get as much health on the board as possible against Magic. He could Star Shard Bolt this. So Manitoads are always hard to deal with, because if you kill it, it helps him. So I am not going to kill it. If it dies on his turn, he doesn't get the benefit of the extra mana until the turn after. So chances are he'll ram it into the Pyramid Warden and then play. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it this way. Let's take this out. He could have traded here and then used a tracking bolt. So instead we'll take it out, make it harder for him to get it back immediately. And we get to draw a card with this combo here. This High Thaumaturge is also very powerful. Comboed with heal, comboed with this Golden Harp. If we get this Golden Harp out with this guy still here, with cards on the board, we're going to be drawing so many cards, it's not even going to be fair. That's pretty much a spell for disaster for him if he does not kill this immediately. The only reason we may not play this next turn is we're going to have 4 mana. So he's got to waste 2 spells just to clear this. He does get back a Mana Toad. But yeah, the only reason we might not play this is because it's going to be... Actually, we can heal this, so... Let's go ahead and play this. We're going to need to draw a lot of cards. Healing this actually does nothing unless I heal it and then kill this. Which I don't necessarily want to do. Definitely going face here. Gotta make sure he doesn't get the Briar. Let's go ahead and draw cards. We're gonna need to draw 2 more cards here, which is just disgusting. This combo is extremely powerful. We do have to be worried that he's ramping quite a lot. Pyramid Warden plus him getting a Mana Toad back is never a good thing. And now he's got Sip of Elixir on here, so now it's time to focus on just finishing this guy as quickly as possible. Lights Levy to make sure he doesn't ramp even further with the Sip of Elixir could be a really nice play here. That leaves us with 2 mana. Wouldn't mind healing this. And then we could use the Trial Spirit. So let's go ahead, do this. I'm going to use the Trial Spirit to keep this guy alive as long as possible. We'll heal this to draw another card. We do have to be very concerned about Asteric Implosion here, but there's nothing we can do about it. If he's got it, he's probably got it. Luckily, we have a ton of cards here. That also works. Just going to keep it simple here.
All pilgrims face the dark. It is but a test of conviction.
He's down to 1 card. So we have massive card advantage here. So he bought the Briar, but we don't have a weapon anymore, so not too concerned. Odysseus is pretty bad against Blast Wave and magic in general. He's got Tracking Bolt, which can do 1 damage to everybody. I think we're just going to go face here. Let's just start trying to do as much damage as possible. I'd love to play an Ashen Drake, but he's playing 7 drops here. He's just ramped a lot more than we have, so.
Victory awaits.
Let's go ahead and hit him in the face. And we got 1 mana left over, so we can double check the Sanctum here. I don't really need this, but I don't really want him to get it. But because I have Ward and Protect everywhere, just gonna
Let's see if I can find some order.
hope that he can't kill all of these. So you have a Ratify, maybe? Nope.
My turn.
So we don't need Jason. We want to finish this game without needing Jason. We can easily do 8 damage to the face this turn. But that only leaves me with 1 extra mana again. So I think I'm going to actually take this guy out. Just so he can't take out my little guys and then regen for free. Now he hopefully has to waste some spells to get through here. This guy has 4 health. It's decent. I will grab this just so he can't.
Such a petty existence.
Potentially, probably can clear the board here. Demogorgon.
Time to act.
This card will be very nice if we weren't sleeping. Unfortunately, this guy has more strength than this, or we could Imperious Smite. We could do 5 damage with Canonize plus Vanguard. I don't want to heal him, but I don't think we have a choice. So let's go ahead and take this thing out. Ultimately, we can't risk him getting a second Demogorgon out at the exact same time. Again, I don't want him to get cheap frontliners, so I'm going to steal them. If they ever add a feature to bury cards in here and rather than buy them, perhaps it'll be at a discounted rate. You could just bury a card so that your opponent can't buy it, but you also don't get it. I would have just buried these. I've heard talks that they might do something like that at some point. So he looks like he's setting up for an Asteric here. Yeah.
My turn. That's enough for now.
It's now an Imperious Smite in the Sanctum, so we have to be careful. I figured he'd have to ratify this, but I don't think he can answer both. do 8 damage this turn if we play the Ashen Drake. Could just get a Ritual Rod out there and kill him. Let's do that. Let's canonize this turn. Get the Ritual Rod out. Keep that as healthy as possible. Now next turn we've got this for lethal. We've got the Rod plus a Drake for lethal. We've got a couple options here. Demogorgon, pretty obnoxious. We could still do 6 damage, but he's gonna... Actually, he won't heal at all because of the Protect, so he's just dead. So GG's. Light is still extremely powerful. Heaven's Light is not, but Light as a god is still... Blessed be the sun. It's still extremely powerful. So these light decks are gonna keep popping up and keep topping the charts here for weeks to come. I think there's too many individually great cards. Imperious Smite, you could just kill something instantly. We didn't even get to see yeah, the creature that I had is in an alternative version of this deck, the one that gives +4/+4. So I think that was a version that Caution Fun had made. So I think I combined Mirage 88's version with Caution Fun's version. So I'll drop the link in the description below for the deck that I just played, which is basically this with maybe 1 or 2 cards different. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe if you liked the video. And check out my Twitch. There's a link in the description below. I stream Gods Unchained on Thursdays and Fridays. I stream the whole entire weekend event every week. And I stream other card games throughout the week, so make sure you check that out. And I hope to see you guys again next week for another Meta Monday.